All right, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking that link and joining us. Today's video is a bit of a catch-up video. It's to explain where I've been the last few weeks and talk about the channel ahead. So we're going to let some pretty cool footage of Gambit play out in the background, and let's catch you up. So, where have I been? Mostly the last couple of weeks I've been concerned with the Game2Give charity event. Now, you probably heard of it. I made a video a little while ago talking about it. Maybe you didn't, you've been away, it's fine. Bungie did a 3-week charity event called Game2Give, where they were raising money for children's hospitals all across Canada and the United States. Specifically the Bungie Foundation, Extra Life, and the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The money would go toward, some of it would go toward equipment, such as giving kids iPads when they first come into a room. A lot of it went to other kind of medical treatment and things like that. It was a really good charity event. I believe as of now we've raised over $1.6 million as a community, so that's amazing. It was my first charity event as part of streaming, as part of this platform and this channel. And I was excited for it. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of time to prepare. I literally heard about the event on a Tuesday when Bungie put a new kind of blog post about it. And then the event was starting on Thursday. So it was a really, really quick organization, but it went really well. Teamed up with a few people from my Discord and from a shared Discord. My clan in Destiny 2 we're friends with a few other clans, and people from each clan were heading up the task of streaming and having a page made and raising money. And honestly, it was a really easy charity to do. I mean, Bungie and the people over at Donor to Drive and Extra Life, they handled the logistics. Essentially, they made a web page. You can go in and create a profile, and then if people wanted to donate, they could just click your link, and then they could, use a credit card or whatever. That was really good. I like I said, I haven't done many of these, but I was always concerned about how the logistics would play out because, anytime money is involved, there's always a lot of checks and balances, as there should be. So it was nice that the event was, all of that responsibility was pretty much on the side of those running the website. The awareness and encouragement was on the streamer side. We had a little bit of difficulty. For a short while, the website was not available outside of the US. And so as I'm based in France, in Europe here, it just wasn't working for me for the first 2 days. And then on top of that, some low-life individual or maybe group targeted the main website with a DDoS attack. So if you're not aware of what that is, essentially they hacked it. Let's just short it. They brought the website down. So refund or donations weren't able to be made, or sometimes they would be double posted by accident. But despite all of that, I am very happy to say that my team, my group of streamers and such who are raising money, we raised $931 for our first event. Cue applause noise here. I'll see if I can find one. Honestly, it was really, really good. We got a lot of people involved and interested, and donations were coming in. We even managed to drum up a few incentives. Since it was a Bungie event, they had some in-game incentives, such as an emblem and an exotic ghost, which were really cool. But on top of that, I was able to... Well, one, I decided I would buy someone the exotic ghost if they couldn't afford to donate the $50 to get the ghost. So there was a prize draw for that. And the coolest thing was a friend of mine, who's actually an artist over at Ubisoft, was able to work up a piece of art. I'm going to try and put it on the screen here soon. But it's a custom piece of Destiny art that we could actually put someone's guardian into the piece. It's called Poker Night at the Tower, and you've got, the Vanguard and Shax and Drifter playing poker, and you can actually have your Guardian front and center. So that prize has been claimed. I'm just waiting on him to send me the screenshots so we can get to work actually putting his Guardian into the final piece. So that's going to look really great. To conclude with that, we also had an inter-clan charity event. It was technically the second such event that we've had, but it was the first real big one, very organized multi-event. So we were speedrunning Nightfalls, we were running Gambit matches, and then we ended the night with a bunch of 6v6 Clash games in the Crucible. It was a lot of fun, and we made it mandatory for participants. They had to donate the $10 to get to be able to participate. So it was, raising money for the event as well as raising morale between the clans. And some of the people were able to participate, but they weren't able to donate. And we actually had other people who had the opposite case. They could donate, but they couldn't play at that time. So we had sponsorships going. It was very, very cool. So I just want to say, if you donated at all, if you had the chance, if you shared the link even, if you told people about it, if you did participate in the tournament with us or donate in any fashion, thank you very much for that. It means a lot. It's really, really special that you're able to do that. I know that there's so many causes and so many charities, and you don't know where the money's going, or sometimes you don't have any. Every dollar, every cent is going from one, right from bill or loan to, to interest or to some kind of other kind of bill. I just know what it's like to live where you have literally no extra money. So any little bit helps, and that's why I was trying to encourage people to share the link. If you didn't catch the event, that's quite all right. I am looking forward to doing more in the future. I'm going to look a little bit into it to see what kind of events there are and how they work and the timing of them as well. I mean, obviously it would be great to just always stream for charity, but that these kinds of things have diminutive decreasing returns. So you have to pick your right moment, find the right cause, get the right interest. Interest is generally easier to generate, and donations are easier to generate in a kind of big moment and event rather than, a marathon over time. At least that's my thinking. So, all right. So now let's move on, talk a little bit forward, the future of the channel and some things going on in my life. So, big news. Personal news, I'm actually getting some big orthodontic surgery at the end of the month. I'll spare you the gritty details, but I'll probably put a link below to a funny Twitter thread I've been writing about it. Essentially, I'm going to have a major bit of surgery at the end of the month, and probably for the next 6 weeks after that, I'm actually going to be on kind of a liquid diet. So I'm not exactly sure if there will be more videos before the holidays. Maybe there will be. I really don't know how kind of laid up I'm going to be, but I'll do my best. I wanted to try and build kind of a data, or I wanted to try and get ahead of myself and make a few extra videos and then store them and then release them as if I were making content as it was coming out. But I have to say that I've also had a very busy time at work. So long story short, we're going to see how it goes. I'm still probably going to be streaming once I get my voice back and once I know exactly what I can handle, maybe shorter streams and such. And then making content, I'm not sure, because I like to work on that a lot. I like to have it well rehearsed and well written. So we'll see. If you're interested in following along with that, you can find a link to my Discord and my Twitter down below. I'll post updates and stuff. One of the saddest but least consequential parts is I actually have to shave my beard. I've had a beard of some form since I was 19 years old. I'm in my 30s now, so I got to shave that off for the surgery. So yeah, it's gonna be a time of change. Let's talk a little bit about the channel and where we're going from here. It's been interesting. I've been really focused on trying to make new lore videos, but the fact is, I go from having almost nothing to talk about or really obscure pieces of information. Then Shadowkeep comes out and there's so many directions I could go. I get overwhelmed. And then I look and My Name is Bife and My Island Games, they've got their videos out, and I kind of weigh the time and the effort versus me having much that's unique to say, and sometimes that ratio doesn't really work out. And I know a lot of people would, say, oh, go ahead and make it anyway. But I really want to focus on making fun, entertaining, and or special videos, things that I really want to put my time and effort into. So, anyway, we're gonna keep working on that. I'll keep you updated. Finally, what have I been working on recently? I'm waiting for the last event in the Vex Offensive to get the Undying title, but I'm actually incredibly close to hitting Legend in PvP. I've never done this. This is the highest I've been. I'm Mythic 3 right now. I'm just the sub rank right below. It's really cool, so if you want, come check out my stream. I may be getting that later this week, as well as doing some other stuff. And I'm definitely going to make a video on that, no matter how busy or how injured I am. If I do hit Legend, I'll make a video and I'll talk about what I learned and how I learned it. So anyway, that's the buzzer. I got to go. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to the next one. Bye now.